let me just add something here. So you weren't aware of that,
Of what?
of this being an ancient symbol way before the Jews.
Yes, of course. Just I didn't. Well, such details I don't memorize them properly.
Okay.
I read it.
Also, when we look at the swastika, which was made
Yes.
famous again, that goes back thousands of years. I
Yes.
remember looking in a museum in Bulgaria, Eastern Europe, and they had some clay vases there, which were reputed to be 4.5 or 5,000 years old. They had that swastika sign on, with the dots in between, just like they do in India. And so that was a pervasive sign all over the world, curious enough.
Yes, it's a very powerful, positive symbol, and it's for example, it's used today for Falun Dafa. Do you know Falun Dafa?
No.
It's a very very important movement, spiritual movement of Chinese people, and there are supposedly like 100 million people.
Oh, I've heard of the Falun. Is that just an abbreviation?
Yes, Falun
The
Dafa.
Falun, they're being persecuted by communist China.
Yes, they use the swastika symbol, and the difference to the Nazi regime is the direction. So it's like clockwise, but Hitler turned it
anti-clockwise. Yes, but I don't think that's true, because when you see these German flags, from one side it was inverted, but from the other side it wasn't. You'll never see a German swastika always pointing to the right. You'll see it pointing to the left, depending on which way you're looking at it from.
It is true that it was not unified.
Yeah.
And also there's another detail, that the swastika, it can be straight or like this.
At an angle, yes.
With an angle, yes. And this is also an important difference. They used it partially that way and partially that way. Partially.
So you being German, then you should be very familiar with what the German National Socialist Party was inferring by that. Do you want to speak just a little bit on that? Because they had their idea of being benevolent and wanting to bring health and riches to the world. And so initially I couldn't find too many issues with the German National Party, and then when you see all the propaganda movies, everyone's young and fit and healthy and all happy in the factories doing their jobs because they felt a part of something. People don't feel a part of anything these days. They're all stratified and torn apart, but Hitler brought them all together, and that was a very positive, powerful thing as far as I could see. It's just that it went a bit off here and there.
Yes, we can talk about it at another time.
Yeah, for sure.
It's an own topic. I have to say something, because my grandfather was at that time, he was quite engaged and a huge fan, yes, of these National Social Party, and so we can talk about it.
Yeah,